Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet. Today I'd like to make a film recommendation, but I'd like to make it in a roundabout way. I was listening to NPR. My wife has started recommending podcasts to me, and I periodically listen to This American Life. This American Life is the flagship podcast. It's almost a cliche in terms of what it is, but they were detailing a certain circumstance with Archer Daniels Midland, ADM. What is it called? America's grocery store? The world's grocery store? They've got some strange cliche associated with their tagline. Basically, ADM is a company that produces agricultural chemicals that are used primarily in food production. In fact, it's difficult to find any food products in the US that haven't been touched in some way by Archer Daniels Midland. It's a story associated with a fantasist. An amazing fantasist, clearly a brilliant guy, but also someone who is fundamentally unwired. And what you see through The Informant is a person who clearly exists, clearly is a real-world person, but exhibits such curious characteristics and really fundamentally is so underhanded and so calculating and so clearly ridiculous that he plays everyone as a fool. And I think particularly I don't really exist in corporate America, but I certainly have a perspective where effectively corporate America pays for my way of life and my ability to record these podcasts. And you frequently find yourself in circumstances where, not that you have to be quiet, but just that you have to observe, somewhat quizzically, with slightly raised eyebrow. And this happens universally. This is just the nature of these capitalist pacts that fundamentally define corporate America. But The Informant enables you to really laugh about this thing. Really, the irony throughout, the periodic irony. I've watched the film twice. I'm probably going to watch it a third or fourth time, because it's one of these films that once you watch it all the way through, when you watch it again, you start realizing certain nuances. I think I could probably get at least 3 watchings quite comfortably. I can't recall the author. It may have been Shakespeare. It may have been a more recent author. But there is a style of writing where you require people to read books multiple times because you basically tell a story backwards and you leave answers at various points where you need to accumulate the answers but in a reverse order. And this is a film that very much plays on that. It's a subtle film, it's not a Hollywood blockbuster by any means, but it's a tale of a quite intelligent man who clearly is fundamentally unhinged. And the way in which he is unhinged is just humanly comedic, humanly and irony comedic, to a level that I think this film is worth watching. You've probably already seen it. It came out in 2009. When I came to record this podcast, or literally when I was thinking about recording this podcast this morning, I realized that I couldn't actually remember who the actor was that plays the main guy. It's a big Hollywood actor. I'm sure when people see the film, you'll know immediately who the guy is, but he's a big Hollywood actor. He plays this guy remarkably well, and the whole thing is just comedic from end to end. In large part, I think it's the expression on the faces as various aspects of this thing fall apart quite literally. And for that reason, I certainly recommend The Informant. It kept me laughing, and it continues to make me laugh when I watch it again. I think I've probably got at least 2 more watches of this thing. But yeah, well worth recommending, and strangely coming from the evil NPR, an institution that I have very little time for, but mysteriously, occasionally, through just particular This American Life, I get these kind of bits of information associated with films I need to watch. Tom Barbalet in San Jose, signing out.